15 months ago, I set out on a journey to make the best boutique hotel in the Smoky Mountains and have a big enough vision to bring investors in on that same journey and provide great returns on not just short-term rentals, because this market sees millions of visitors a year, but 130 doors and one purchase decked out with amenities that creates the best experience in one of the best markets in the country. And now, today we get to see how that transformation has transpired and what we're working with today. So let's check it out. This is a space we got really excited about because it was completely underutilized before. It was the manager's unit. No guests were allowed up here, but you've got the 180-degree views of the mountains, this big fireplace. It's like, this is a spot that you want to highlight on this property, right? Gather and have the views and create an amenity and also a space that we can sell. And this lounge walks into the hidden speakeasy. So this isn't just a normal bookshelf. This is a Murphy door that goes in to the speakeasy. And now when guests see this, they want to book. And now they're asking the front desk, how do I get up to the speakeasy? Where is that at? And they want the tour of the property. So it's highlighting spaces like this, investing in the right amenities that completely changes and upgrades the guest experience to make it a true boutique hotel. So this pool existed when we bought the property, but I knew it was something that we had to highlight better. And with the pool bar in the background, it really brought it to life, because out here you've got the mountain views, you've got all this beautiful space. You come to the peaceful side of the Smokies to relax, to unwind, to mountain bike and hike and go to the waterfalls and go to Cates Cove. What we've learned over these boutique hotel projects is that it's the guest experience that sells the space. So that's what we focused on. How do we create experience? How do we create these picturesque moments that puts the guest in the location, right? In the property when they're viewing the pictures online, like, I want to be there. And it's not just about creating one space, but creating multiple spaces, right? It's like, how do we make this a cohesive environment? And it's all the things that we like to use with our family, right? We play with our baby in the pool, and guests are doing the same thing. They're sitting out here at the fire pit making s'mores and having a beer, just like we like to do with the mountain views in the background. So it's creating the environment, that resort-like feel, that is a better experience that any other hotel in the area can provide, and that's how we exceed in the returns. This building right here is the wedding and event venue, but when we bought this place, they did not have a single wedding or event on the books. So we set up a new business from scratch and added another revenue stream that we wouldn't have otherwise, that's really profitable for us and also sells a lot of rooms. But it all hasn't been easy, that's for sure. Like, being in a smaller market, that comes with its own unique challenges. Because we have a smaller labor market, it's harder to keep people on staff year round, especially when we get into our low season, we have less demand with cleaning costs. And for our contractor side, they deal with the same thing. So they've been consistent, a great general contractor, but it's keeping the consistent work. And then it does get slow in our off season. So, balancing your cash flow and making sure you can get through those low times, especially when you're renovating, because we've got 130 rooms that we've poured, $2 million in just to the interiors, another $1 million plus into the amenities. That's been a big challenge for us. That being said, we've got through now 130 units of renovation. This is our last building with our 27 units, and they look a lot worse than this before. Dingy, flooring, dingy paint, scuffs, old furniture, and we've been able to transform, and we'll go see one of those. And despite those challenges we face in a limited budget, which you deal with every construction project, look how these rooms turned out. So this is one of our standard rooms, and really focused on the design, brought in the wood, the natural paint colors, the wood accents, because we wanted this flow of renovated interiors and our upgraded exteriors to get people outside, right? To bring in the appeal and the charm of the Smoky Mountains, to have people walking on the walking paths and have the views and the amenity spaces. We got these big open decks. Every room has a patio, and this is just one of the standard rooms. We've got suites and a whole unit mix, an indoor pool building. So it really gives something for everybody. So everything I just showed you is only half this property. So over here, we've got another 60 units, and it was just this big open green space with nothing here before. So we added pickleball courts, and it had the best view of the mountains, so it really brought everything together. And then you've got this other pool, and this started out as a whole nother hotel back in the day. And before we purchased it years ago, merged it all together. So we renovated the gazebo, we brought this playground back to life, we added the outdoor movie theater screen, the fire pits, and to have another place where people can gather on property. I saw it before it was ever actually here. Like I knew this would work, and if we got the right investors, the right partners, that we could get it done. And we went through 50 lenders. Everybody wanted to say no. We had $1 million investor back out the very day before closing, and we still pulled it off because I was so sure in this opportunity that I wasn't gonna let this deal pass me by. Because taking this leap into the future, it's like we proved this model that you can have an amenity stacked resort on a boutique hotel scale and make it exceed your expectations. The guests love it, the community loves it. It's a place for people to gather. We have people coming in and play pickleball all throughout the week now because they wanted something like this. It didn't exist before, but I knew that we could achieve it with the right team and the right people. And now that it's here, it just, you know, it's a pride thing of like, oh shit, we actually pulled this off. Now you see what I do and the scale at which me and my team operate. And this isn't a standalone deal. We're gonna do more of these because right now, if you think about it, it's not just the property that you're investing in, it's the operator as well. And Blake's a good investment. I've got a 40 or 50 year timeline ahead of me to keep taking these lessons and the learning and, you know, building and scaling out this portfolio. And I want people who share in this big vision and want to create something cool, to invest in these awesome places and destination markets that they can go stay at, bring in experience with their family, just like I do with my family. So you might have missed this one, but it's all right because we're going to do more. And that's the people I'm looking for to help grow this vision into the next one.